Welcome to another episode of Vinyl Ramblings with C.Live. Back in my hip hop cipher today, because lately I've been listening to a lot of Griselda. I love Griselda. They bring back that feeling. Turn this down a little bit. You know, Benny the Butcher, Conway the Machine, West Side Gun. I'm drawn to their productions, that dark, eerie feel, you know? That feeling, that subterranean groove, gritty street lyrics. That's what I'm into. Or one of the aspects of hip hop that I'm into. And it got me thinking about Mobb Deep, Havoc. My favorite rap group of all time is Mobb Deep. And I feel like Havoc is underappreciated as a producer. What he brought to the game. Because what he brought to the game, like now, I guess since Mobb Deep's debut, what's that, 25 years ago? More, longer than that, 27 years ago maybe. There's a lot of producers who have kind of tapped into that vein. Like, you know, as I mentioned, Griselda, they use Derringer. You know, Alchemist for years has been top 5, and he's a disciple of Mobb Deep, so that's only fair play to him. But I feel like Havoc, such a unique producer, because he used samples and loops that had no business being on gangster tracks. You know, like Survival of the Fittest. That's mixing it now actually. Survival of the Fittest. Like what loop is that? Al Cone. It's like a jazz loop, like a slow melodic jazz group, something warm and cuddly that you'd sip cocoa to, and he flips it into one of the darkest hip hop tracks of all time, maybe. You know, the way he flipped Norman Connors, who's like a jazz funk artist. You know, he flipped the Norman Connors beat for Trife Life. He had or has this ability for hearing something that nobody else would hear and taking it through. It's almost, he takes like I would say an upbeat but a romantic, warm minor chord loop and brings it down the dark alley, and it comes out as something else. It's almost like he corrupts it. I mean, but for the betterment of, I don't know, hip hop culture, for one of a better phrase. You know, and I'm a huge Mobb Deep fan, as I stated before, and I feel like Havoc is kind of a low key. Ooh. Get away. I've got this sample. It's like a psych rock. I forgot who does this. Barry something or another. It's like a psychedelic, like a prog rock loop, but he speeded up. He's got the craziest ears in the business, and I feel like he doesn't really promote himself out there like that, and that's totally cool. But he's a legend. I'm a Mobb Deep fan, and I just wanted to give a shout out to Havoc and just let people know he's underappreciated, and he doesn't come up in conversations enough to me. So that's pretty much it. Just my vinyl ramblings, and please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and spread the word. Sometimes I forget to say that because I get caught up in my own world. But yeah, if you're feeling this, please share the content. Alright. Shout out to Mobb Deep. Shout out to Havoc. Another episode of Vinyl Ramblings C.Live. Good Find Records. You already know what it is. Thank you for your support, and yeah, keep tuning in. Alright. Peace.